Party people in the place to be, live from 58 Dream Street. We're James of the Games. Happy Sunday, everybody. I turned off the timer on the starting soon screen for a reason not related to the Ultima 7 stream. Completed the task that I needed it off for, and have now 2 weeks in a row, forgotten to turn it back on, which makes the starting soon screen a lot less informative about when the stream might start. But it's starting now, as you can probably tell. Here we are, episode 18 of our Ultima 7, The Black Gate Let's Play. Oh, in fact, perhaps, let me update the title here a little. Make it more precise. So we're not playing Ultima 7 Serpent Isle yet. Although we will. And I'm looking forward to it. One day probably pretty long from now. For now, Ultima 7 The Black Gate. I'm going to fire it up in just a moment. Let me indulge in some tea here. Tasty. Excellent. Okay, here we go. Firing up the old GOG Galaxy app, and I will launch the game. I preemptively adjusted the volume. Getting ahead of things here. Excellent. Okay. Turn down the emulation cycles. And we're ready to journey onward. Now I'm going to turn down the sound in my own ears a little bit. Let me know if the volume mix works or does not work. For the folks at home. And here we go. When last we left our heroes, we had... What have we done? Last week, we eventually discovered... Opie! Welcome! We are 6 days away from the debut of Obi-Wan Kenobi and Co. when I start Pool of Radiance this coming Saturday. But today, we're picking up from last week where I explored all the reaches of the key-obsessed dungeon in the location of Dungeon Despise. And then, having not found the sphere, I said, all right, folks, okay, Ultima 7 experts, let me know, what am I missing? What is going on here? Is this somehow not Despise? And nobody in the chat even remembered. And then somebody went and looked it up, and it turned out, due to a production error in the game, during the creation of the game, they wound up swapping the locations of dungeons Shame and Despise. Grr. With the result being that I'd been wasting my time searching Dungeon Shame. And in the course of whatever production screw-up happened here, casting the recall spell, because right now we're just at some random Moongate. It's nice every now and then to sleep in a bed. So the Avatar and Co. are going to run down to Pause, where we keep a room, having unlocked it once after paying the fee for the night, and then discovering that we never have to pay again. Perhaps business models like that are part of what got Pause into the economic tough times that they're experiencing. But it works out well for us, either way. So after discovering that I've been wasting my time like a fool in Dungeon Not Despise, which also, presumably for similar game creation problem reasons, does not prompt Shimino, the announcer of dungeon names, to say its name. So Shimino could have saved us all a lot of trouble by just saying, this is the Dungeon Shame. And I would have said, wait, what are you talking about, Shimino? That doesn't make any sense. Shame's not here. And then we would have discovered the production error at that point. Instead, we discovered it when we discovered it. And then I went and I looked for the Dungeon Shame, which is in a slightly different location than it normally is in, but was at least happy to say, okay, where's my pocket watch? 12:12. Take a cool 9 hours of sleep. Give me 9, Elo, and you all stand guard. Don't unfocus your eyes for a moment. The thought had occurred to me, someone. And hello, by the way, how are you? When I said, all right, okay, I don't know, what is it, folks? And everyone was like, honestly, I don't remember. I was like, ah, damn it. If someone was here, there would be a memory of what the hell is going on here. But anyway, I finally found it. I went searching for the Dungeon Shame, which is not quite in the same location, although it still has the gimmick of navigating around waters. Just, it used to be a network of rivers and tributary streams on the west coast of the main continent. And now it's also in the Serpent Spine mountain range, just a different part of it. And you wrap around a little lake instead on the shore. At any rate, I did that. And I found the magic carpet. So that was cool. And I also... Hail, British. Yes, you wouldn't have known the backstory entirely, someone. But you would have known... You're definitely not in Dungeon to Spies. How are you, British? Yeah, the magic carpet was out there, so we have that now, which I believe is parked right now by the wisps. And I'm using at least a few virtue stones, but have I set one up for the wisps? I have not. Oh, but I have set up a stone to take me back to my carpet. Excellent! Glad to hear it. What are you having for dinner? So, found Shame, and Shame came together a lot faster. I found the sphere generator. We can't get into it. Excellent! Sounds tasty. I just had some Moroccan soup for lunch, which was also quite tasty. Yeah, we went back to the Time Lord, and the Time Lord said, hey, you need help from Nicodemus, who was a mage who used to live southeast of the Woods of Yew. But he said now he lives to the west of the Woods of Yew. Okay, cool. Whatever, it's been like 200 years. The guy's allowed to move. And now, we gotta go find him. Perfect. So we have this carpet. I've been warned that this carpet can trigger a terrible game-breaking bug. So why not... Just gonna put down a marker here when we haven't really used the carpet very much. And I'm gonna restrain myself from too much carpeting lest I trigger this game-breaking bug. But if I do, and if I get to the point where the game is broken and somebody spots it and tells me, well, we'll just have to come back here. Hopefully we avoid that. The magic carpet, for programming reasons, now has the very silly convention of having chairs built into it. Okay. And it has awesome music. Which of course immediately got cut off because of these lousy monsters down below us who can't even get to us because we're flying above them in a carpet. It's not as majestic of an experience as it was in Ultima 5. Because it's kind of slow, feels a little janky, looks very silly. Yes, I did take the liberty of Googling magic carpet bug and learning that it happens if you fly over the Isle of the Avatar. Which I will not do. And that didn't really... I don't think I'm spoiled on anything because we already knew. I've already seen enough information to know that our adventure is going to converge on said place. The Isle of the Avatar. So I will mainly stick to continental travel here. Huh. There's some kind of, obviously some kind of cool game to be played here, but I'm too quest focused. I gotta know. So, alright. I mean, we're to the west. It was surely extremely impactful for the people who have experienced it. So I can imagine why, even if it's not that likely to be triggered, that it might have grown its reputation. I encountered a potentially game-breaking Ultima Underworld bug that I was not warned about in advance because I didn't know advance reading about the game. But the way that Ultima Underworld, which is entirely set within an 8-level dungeon, uses the... What am I trying to say here? Keeps track of item locations. Is presumably some kind of relational, database of tables that with one for each floor saying this object is located in this place. But there's a row limit in these tables. And so, if in the course of putting a bunch of stuff in your backpack, you go to a floor, and because of how many items you have that now have to be added to that floor's tracking, you have exceeded the limit of things that can happen, a little message pops up that says, I can't remember. It's not descriptive, but it says an error has happened. A magic lock, it would be too easy almost. Or not almost too easy. It would be very easy if this turns out to be Nicodemus' hut. But this is one place to the west of you that I have not gone to. Because the one time I came up here to Empath Abbey was very early in the game. I didn't have the unlock spell. Oh, goodness. A disheveled looking man. Your old friend Nicodemus has a faraway look in his eyes. But why? We've fixed your brain, haven't we? Do you know your own name, Nicodemus? Thou'rt addressing Nicodemus, he says. So yes, he knows his own name. I guess I'll put Nicodemus in the Empath Abbey sheet. He's not technically there, but he's near enough there. Alright. Hail, Nicodemus. Job, mage. Although I am gonna ask him, but I'm ready to fill that line in the spreadsheet out. What you been up to? Performs magic. Ah, okay. He's got a faraway look in his eyes, but maybe that's just because he's extremely old. You can sell me reagents, which is great, but I think I'm okay for now. We'll worry about restocking after we've dealt with this sphere and brought the Time Lord into our dimension, or given him the ability to access it. Ah, okay. So if it's just like a single trigger or a small number of little triggers, it would be tough to make sure, even to hit the spot if you're trying. But then maddening if you did. Because yeah, when I was playing Ultima Underworld, like I said, you overload the thing, you get a little error message, and the game just picks a single random item and deletes it forever. And I saw that error message like 10 times before I looked it up, which was foolish of me. And in so doing, I had managed to delete forever an important quest item. But, saving grace, although this did ruin my Ultima Underworld experience, because I got pretty deep into the game without relying on walkthroughs and just doing it on my own before I started a stream where I forced myself to always do that. He sold an hourglass. Hold on a second. What did I write down that the Time Lord told me? Precisely about Nicodemus? I didn't write down the details. But okay. He sold his hourglass to an antique dealer in Pause. Probably I should acquire that. Yeah, and he can right, because that's the thing that the Time Lord told me I need from him. Okay, antique dealer in Pause. Perfect. So you and the Time Lord, you go way back? Has he ever seemed to take mortal damage and then fallen over and sprung back up as a different quirky British man? He's doing well. How do you know that? You've been out of your minds. Out of your mind. How does this Knightsbridge game work? It's a life-size board game. He's got a book that'll tell me the rules. Well, I'm a hero, so I need to focus on my task. But when we come back, we'll read that book and see if I presume that if I can learn the game and execute it somehow, I can gain access to this golden chest. Maybe not. Either way, it'd be interesting. Learn some more about the world. Hop on our goofy ass magic carpet, but the music's great. Ah, yes. Yep. I do remember her being like, one of two options. How did you know what's going on? I was like, well, it was neither of those. It does suck that the danger triggers can still launch and override the music, because I really, really like what I've heard of this magic carpet song. It really, I don't care if I screw. There's probably no similar trigger that screws up whatever dungeon I just flew over, but I also hate Dungeon Despise. I can't see anything in Shame that would have gotten screwed up. And we have our failsafe save. Okay, now we know exactly how high we're flying. Just over mountain height. So if you build a structure atop a mountain, it will stop us. This only feels marginally faster than walking, I'll say. The presence of Headless tells me at least where I am. Directly to the west of Britain. Yeah, we had some like Final Fantasy airship music vibes going with the magic carpet song. Cut off so soon. Oh man. Here, let's park the carpet here so we're not rubbing our wealth in the face of all the citizens of Pause. Probably would have been nicer to park it in Britain. Okay, who is the antique dealer in Pause? It's been so long since I went around to meet everybody. It's Beverly, right? Can I remember offhand where Beverly lives? Possibly. Just by process of elimination. Well, whoever lives here is a miller. Hello, friends. Whoever lives here is not running a shop over there. Is it a shop that you enter from the right? It is. Beverly! What do you do again? Alright, the host of items. What kind of items do you sell? Oh, antiques and stuff. That's cool. Youthful and active? Sell things to poor people that they might not otherwise be able to afford? I'm actually a rich person. But if your prices are still really, really good, I don't mind hanging on to my money. What might you have for sale, my dear? Many rare and fine things can be bought here in the shop. Bargains we had nowhere else in all of Britannia. Okay. Such as? Yeah, I think we'll be okay. I'm pretty confident that being aware of the Isle of the Avatar trigger is all that I need to know to not casually fly over the Isle of the Avatar like a fool and break my game. Although also, like I just said, I don't know how much faster, because the game is chugging a little harder to process the movement of the magic carpet, and walking is extremely fast because the scale... When they went to the single scale map with Ultima 6 and carried forward in Ultima 7, it really did break the logic of the geography and kind of made it silly that it's such a short distance between all the major cities. So you've got lots of stuff, including an hourglass. Okay, I gotta pick up the thing I want. I gotta pay you first. Oh, she's blind! Awesome, I'm great at this test. I always pay exactly what I'm supposed to. So how much do you want for this hourglass? Well, yeah, but he's okay now. I destroyed the Tetrahedron that was bothering him. 5 gold pieces? Yes. Oh, you don't even get to do the test. For reference, for anyone who's an Ultima 7 fan who hasn't played the earlier games, in Ultima 4, part of the objective of the game is to achieve enlightenment in all the virtues. And one of the main ways you can demonstrate honesty is that there are some blind reagent sellers. When you go to them and you tell them how much you want, they then say, okay, you owe me this much, but instead of it just disappearing from your gold meter, instead it says, how much do you pay them? And somewhat unrealistically, no matter what you choose to pay them, they accept it. Which I don't think is intended to be, like a condescending mischaracterization of blind people's capabilities. Like, you hand her 1 coin, and she's like, ah, yes, this is the 400 gold pieces you owe me. Perhaps it's a 400 coin piece. More likely, all that's going on is just, it was easier to just program her to accept it. So you can get away with anything. You can have all the reagents you want for 1 gold every time. But, who's a gargoyle? Who are you yelling at? At any rate, I'm not a gargoyle, kid. We're just, we're hitting every musical trigger between here and Nicodemus's house. Yep, there we go. Oh my god, the kid. Yeah, this is problematic. Like, we know that some amount of child endangerment is consistent with the virtues, because we very, very heroically brought Spark along on all these adventures. But we did ask Spark. I think the consent issue matters. So let's take this kid home. Drop him off in the poppy field so that he doesn't bother us. Waffle syrup! Hello! How are you today? Isn't the, there we go. Okay, we're out of here. The magic carpet, you can understand, like, mechanically why they built chairs into it. It's kind of goofy looking. Yeah, Spark didn't just consent. He insisted. But yeah, during that brief flight, before I realized I was kidnapping a child, I realized, before someone told me, although I would have realized moments later on account of the kid himself being like, hey, remember me? Here's dungeon shame despise. Yeah, just before that happened, we got a really good example of how this game-breaking bug in Hithloth works, because we flew over the mountains that contain Dungeon Shame, and I must have gone right over the sphere generator room and started whoop, 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 whoop. Okay, so what am I doing? You get the poppies down. Oh! Flight of the Bumblebee works too. For the magic carpet. Ah, we're back. Just park right in the road. We're kind of pulled over to the side. Listen, I'm the most important guy in this world. It's okay when I do it. We're all getting a little bit worse here in Britannia, 200 years on. We're not what we once were. My sense of civic duty is atrophied. Hello, Nicodemus. Check it out. You want to enchant this hourglass? Ah, Nicodemus. Way back before, or actually, back in my home world, I'm just a technical writing teacher, and I know you're probably still suffering the after effects of the ether, but I must point out you've got a dangling modifier here. Oh, awesome, waffle syrup. It's absurd how long this took me, but this week I finally ordered a proper laptop stand and monitor stand, and so I no longer have two big stacks of board game boxes on my desk. Game changer. So much more desk space that I can actually use, and it just feels better, and my eye line to the monitor is easier to achieve. And it also cost me almost no money, and I am not really hard up for money anyway, so really should have done it 2-3 years ago, but it's done now. I do need, I could use a 3x3 Kallax shelf to finish organizing my closet here, or something. Maybe not a Kallax, but something for more organizing. Because the closet is out here is okay. Closet's not great right now. Okay. Put it on a table. He's closed his eyes. He's concentrating. That's my closet situation right now. If I had more shelf space, I could start opening those boxes and taking the objects out and figuring out where to put them. Intoning. Reagenting. All out of Kallaxes. What the hell? That's wild. It's like you go to Starbucks and they're like, we're all out of sugar syrup. All right. Boom. Thanks, Nicodemus. Always appreciated. Now I shouldn't trust, but I'm optimistic. We're going to find out together that, because I did put, right now my thing says that the redstone is marked to despise, like there's sarcasm quotes. So I think I did update it, so it will take us right back to the sphere generator, and then the hourglass will do something. Throw in a save. And here we go. Oh, wait. I gotta update the green one, since now the carpet is in a new location. Having it marked carpet location becomes extremely unhelpful if I don't keep that up to date. Mark that. Ba-bing. And then cast recall on the red one. Getting low-ish on reagents. But we got tons of money. So we're probably going to be okay in the long run. Okay, get some great light going. And then see, is this hourglass just an item I can just use? Did I need to take it back to the Time Lord? Why didn't I take more detailed notes? I don't know. Wait, does holding it just make it work? Yeah, okay, that part's easy. And now, oh, we've teleported into a puzzle. Well, what does this blue one do? Takes me to here. What does this blue one do? Takes me to this poison. Well, that sucks. Oh, and then I walked into a sleep field, which also sucks. Beginning to die from the poison while I'm still asleep. Let's run that one back. See if we can do even better. My belief is that we can. Oh no, though. Did I save after or before? Maybe I can work this out. It was after. Jeez. Well, not this time. No, Shimino, don't put your bag away so fast, buddy. Gotta hold that for a sec. We got 2 sphere-related things to do. Warped in. Now, we have a fresh and up-to-date save. Okay. Well, down turned out terribly. Oh, jeez. No, I'm not getting back and finding that all my friends have starved to death because they can't figure out how to divvy up all the mutton without my supervision. Who has all the food? Was it Dupre this time? Sure was. Got a backbreaking amount of mutton. Okay. We need to fan out a little bit, team, but we can't. Okay. Let's do the fan out so that I can see everybody. No, of course not. This game destroyed all the good habits that I built up with Ultima 4 through 6, or really just 5 and 6, of taking detailed notes because it was really important. When you got to type in your own keywords, it feels really important to take all the notes. And then when the keywords lock in for you, you get lazy because Nicodemus will just, when I find him, I'll see the options and my recall memory will tell me what I'm supposed to do. But then we get in these situations. Check it! 320! Hail! Here we are. We got we met Nicodemus. We got his hourglass. We got it enchanted. We're at the sphere. I do not recall the specific hint that the Time Lord gave me for the sphere generator destroying challenge. And so, we're going to see if we can't do it the brute force way. Or possibly by deduction. Either one of those would be great if it worked. Okay. Everyone's fed, so they're not going to starve to death while I'm off dealing with the sphere. And here we go. Okay. This time I went red. Okay, wait. You know what I ought to do, though? Grab an index card. My form of scrap paper for some reason these days. And I will say... blue, bad. Red, obviously these are arranged like a clock, so there's something there. I don't know. Red, flames. So red, bad. Yeah, I'm sure I want to load without saving first. Why would I want to save this experience where I got roasted in flames. Okay, perhaps it's also worth... Wait a minute. Red, blue, blue, red. Red, blue, red, blue, blue, red. I'm just going to try what I think I'm seeing it flashing. Red. Blue. Blue. Red. Well, there. Was the Time Lord's hint the answer is displayed on a weird little sphere? Platform. Do I place... Ah! He said, look for a clue. Alright, thank you, Time Lord. It worked. I looked for a clue just like you apparently said. And as it turns out, yes. Clues will help you solve puzzles. Can't re-up my great light here. That's alright. Fortunately, oops, no. The hourglass glows. Because I think I'm supposed to put it on the platform? No? Nope. Uh-oh. So just use the platform like an item? Yes? Yeah. Defeated. Congratulations, Avatar, on destroying the sphere. I am free from my celestial prison. I thank thee. Yeah, brute force would have done it. This reminds me of the final battle of Chrono Cross, which requires you, if you want to get the true ending, to execute a somewhat more a 7 color sequence. And it's very obvious what the last color is. And apparently, I was told after I finally figured it out through a combination of deduction and wild guessing that worked out beautifully to narrow the options, and then brute forcing through a set of like 8 different possibilities. Once I finished doing that, and someone congratulated me on how clever my system for narrowing down the possibilities was, they then said, there's like a place where it just shows you the pattern. I was like, ah, cool. Well, I like my way. You're welcome. The Guardian engineered the sphere such that its destruction... What? Whatever you're about to say is something you really should have brought up before. Permanently disabled the moon gates and thine orb of the moons as well. I have great news for you, Time Lord. I hate the moon gates, and I only use the orb of the moons for the specific purpose of meeting you in this particular game. The only thing I've ever used a blue moon gate for is to get to the Shrine of Spirituality in Ultimas 4 and 5. Even in Ultima 6, you could just teleport with the Orb of the Moons to the Shrine of Spirituality. You didn't have to wait by a specific moon gate until midnight or until 2 new moons or whatever. I cannot return to my home by way of a red moon gate. Wait, hold on. Guardian. You're saying I'm stuck in this dimension now? I mean, fine. Not my life, like James, the guy who is technically the Avatar, but to the extent that we've been shown snippets of the Avatar's life in Ultima's, mainly just in Ultima 6, I think I'll be fine without my shitty apartment with the loser-ass, like heavy metal centaur cheesecake poster and the crummy TV, which all got stolen by the end of Ultima 6 too, while I was in Britannia. My only hope of leaving Britannia at the conclusion of my quest now is to use the Guardian's own vehicle for entering the land. The Black Gate. Will that make me the Guardian? He'll tell me that after. The end of Ultima 9. The post-credit scene. It's just the time mode goes, so now you're the Guardian. You have to try to conquer other dimensions. The Guardian's followers are building the Black Gate out of black rock. Okay, makes sense. But we have a way to deal with that, don't we? We have Rudium's Wand, which has one ability. Exploding black rock. They'll be using magic and natural elements to activate it. He plans to enter Britannia during the upcoming astronomical alignment, which is imminent. This is the only time when the elements will work well enough for the Black Gate to be permeable and active. You'll need a device which has the ability to vanquish Blackrock. Done. Thou hast not already encountered such a device. Thou canst find something to help thee in the workshop of Rudium the Mage in Cove. Sure. But couldn't you... Okay, fine. I guess I understand if a player had not met Rudium yet, and they got this far on the quest, it might be worth just elbowing them in the ribs. But... Oh, wait, hold on. Let me guess, Guardian. There's a cube. Oh! Are you telling me that if I destroy this cube, I can go to sleep? Or I can watch my friends die without the Guardian taunting me? It's in the area near... Look in the area near Serpent's Hold for a dungeon containing this generator. It's most likely shaped like a cube. I agree that it's most likely shaped by a cube, like a cube. Very well beyond the Fellowship's Island, east of Serpent's Hold. Then why did you tell me to look on the Serpent's Hold Island? When I've completed this task, concentrate thine efforts in Buccaneer's Den. Okay. So, this is giving me the feeling that we're actually rocketing towards a conclusion here. Because we've already broken sequence and discovered that Buccaneer's Den is going to point us to the Isle of the Avatar. And then the Isle of the Avatar feels like where it's all going to come to a head. Because that's where Elizabeth and Abraham are, except they aren't there. And presumably that's because we need the story triggers to happen. Meeting them obviously needs to be a pivotal moment in the game. Perhaps the climactic battle even. Although even the climactic battle is going to be goofy and quick. Stimpinski! Hail! Oh, I'm the Beavatar now? What does that even mean? Who's the Avatar in this construction? When I complete this task, concentrate my efforts in Buccaneer's Den. I might find clues there as to the location of the Black Gate. The Isle of the Avatar. Okay, sure. I wish to speak to you again. He sure does. At least post Ultima 3. From what I understand... Actually, from what I understand, even Ultima 3 got away, like... The final boss is before you destroy Exodus. And the final boss is the floor tiles or something like that. Oh! Awesome! How? How'd you figure it out, Stimpinski? For everyone at home who doesn't know what the hell Stimpinski's talking about, his Splittermon party... Oh, damn. So they've got a situation where they have a ratling companion that they like, but then they met a bunch of doppelgangers who they did not like. And at the end, there was one doppelganger left in the form of the ratling. So they've got a real situation. Yeah, I really liked... I mean, Ultima 4 ends with a trivia quiz. Ultima 5 ends with you finding... How did you work it out, Stimpinski? Ultima 5 ends with you finding Lord British. And hopefully having his box, which contains the Orb of the Moons. Although you don't get the clue that you need the box with you until Ultima 6 from Smith the Talking Horse. He's waiting for... The doppelganger's waiting for you to take your eyes off him for just a second. Then you can do the Homer and Krusty the Clown thing. Maybe back in the dark. Alright. use the hourglass from now on if we wish to speak to our friend. Oops! Good catch, Elo. Perfect. Good thing I decided to walk into the hallway before teleporting away. Alright. Green stone is where? That's the yellow stone, right? Is it under your money? Ah. I think we found it. There it is. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Take me back to my... Wait a minute. No. I'm not convinced at all. Ah. Nope. I hadn't configured that one. And it was not green. Someone, thank you for that. Yes, I almost certainly did. I ought to go get that. How else are we going to make the EA logo and then destroy it, like by urinating on it at the end of the game or something? And then we'll sell the company to EA. Okay. So, well, now we can see. I should have just cast Great Light. I haven't saved any reagents by wasting the recall spell. Where's the green stone? There it is. Back to the carpet. And then believe that. All right. Well, let's go back and fill in this gap that we could not have addressed because... Oops. Come on, team. What the hell, Jonna? There. Damn it. Friggin' crocodile. We got to enjoy the song for like seconds. Oh well. Okay. So, what the hell was that? Was something shooting at us? Chugga, 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 chugga. There's some wisps. There's the Serpent Spine Mountains. Some more of the woods view. Rocketing along. There's the swamp. Lock Lake, technically. Just it's a hideous garbage pile swamp now. No, wait, here's Lock Lake. Okay. Dirty as hell. Willing to bet. Aha. I think it must have been something with whips. I don't think it was magic. Okay, now we're over the ocean. Shooting east. I'm going to do as much of this as I can just with my own innate sense of Britannian geography. We'll look at the map soon. What the hell is this place? Wait a minute. Okay, now I'm curious. I am... I'm either... Yeah, I'm right here? What the hell is this place? Or did I misread that? What the hell is going on? Huh. So anyway, there's something really cool. Yes, we've got a flying carpet, and it's a goofy flying carpet. For mechanical reasons, they installed seats on it, because the easiest way to maintain the single scale is to have the characters all have chairs and choose the chair sitting behavior that we use on the ferry and presumably and on the ship and so on. Okay, so anyway, there's something cool around here, which I suppose I should look into. I mean, it is a magic carpet. Like, it can maintain its balance, right? It's still kind of weird. Okay. Just to make sure this thing is on point. Yeah, okay. Here's Verity Isle. Oh. Cedric! Hello! Yeah, that was probably the one regulation promulgated by the British administration in these 200 years that he's been largely... That and the Fellowship. So he's batting 500. Which I guess makes him not a bad leader. Is this deceit? Shimino may or may not let us know. Just, geez, got our carpet a little wet. Nope. Not deceit? Yeah, I think it's generally said that it's good for a carpet if you slosh it around in salt water all day. Okay. We're on the island that Deceit would normally be on, but Deceit moved to Dagger Island proper in this game, didn't it? We never get to enjoy much of the pretty kick-ass carpet song. Thanks, Shimino. I wish you did that more often, but it's helpful here. Okay. Well, I have a bad feeling too, friends, because I don't remember this dungeon. I do know that it's not that hard. That, like, giant mimics. You open the door to the dungeon, you go inside, then it's just like, all right, crunch, crunch, crunch. Alright. Well, who knows what horrors await us in the one dungeon we haven't been to yet? And so, I'm not yet ready to say. Yeah, man, the just running for it technique is so much more effective for that arrow. Oh, damn it. Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong when I say that just running was working out for the team. But you know what will work out for the team? We'll run through the arrow hall and then I'll just cast Restoration. As long as no one's killed on the way through. Zap! Yeah, we get lightning a little. Don't worry, team. Yeah, tough, much easier to dodge arrows than to dodge lightning, generally. Either way, even without me having a clear memory of where to go, it's still not going to take nearly as long this time. Ghost busted? Who's crying help? Is it one of us? We're the helpers, not the people who need help. This is a fake wall, isn't it? It's generally a northeastern path. I recall that much. Through here? Yep. Can we avoid? Can everyone stay off the caltrops? Good job, team. Who wants it? Who wants it? Come get it if you want it. Is this the false wall? Hell yeah, it is. Screw off, lightning. Nope. Nope. Not slowing down for nothing. Well, why didn't you say that before, Elo? I see it. Oh, come on. I disagree that it won't fit. I think it should fit just fine. Ah. Yeah, that's frustrating. I can live with it. Here, John, I want some free jewelry. Here. Spark. Oh, would Elo have done the warning? Even if... Wait, how would I teleport out, though? Did I have teleporting at that time? Oh, come on. Oh, I've got a mandrake root. Put that in my reagent bag. Oh, I've got all this blood moss. No, I don't think I did use those at the time. It might just be that ELO doesn't queue up, ELO doesn't queue up that reminder dialogue because he doesn't know until the Time Lord tells him. Oh, or it's because I didn't bring ELO into the room. Remember? Because I kicked everyone out of the party outside the room and went in myself bravely to face danger. Quite bravely. I should have reconnected that would have been a much earlier sign that I was sequence breaking. Not much earlier. Actually, only like 10 minutes earlier, but a quicker sign nonetheless. Yeah, I should have updated my carpet thing, but oh well. Kill the headless, everybody. Faster. Good work. Did you all live? Yes, you did. Around the spheres. Get all confused for a minute. Hopefully we don't get lightning struck again. Alright. Through that wall. There's a key. Well, I briefly and naively believed that no keys were going to have second uses. Establishing that policy made not Dungeon Deceit a little bit harder to figure out. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, are you kidding me? No. Okay. He was just knocked unconscious by the chill touch of a ghost. Alright. We'll save just in case we get lightning roasted and it kills somebody. It didn't. He's okay. Get up, kid. Anzu! Oh, it doesn't count if I just shout the words Anzu. The avatar just starts doing wild air guitar. I think that was the right approach, someone. Spark. There he goes. Alright, team. Run! Especially you, Spark. Oh, damn it. Jana! And harsher still that you cannot even know it exists, depending on the route that you take to arrive there. Alright, we'll just do another route. Whatever. I got loads of money. We're going to buy a bunch of reagents. That'll stop anyone from being killed there. Hopefully no one gets killed running through here. We're taking more arrow shots, which I don't like. And this time, there's not even a heartbeat to be seen. Okay. There. That wasn't too bad. Not too bad at all. Okay. Let's stock up on reagents. And anything else we need. And then let's go find the cube. We'll just go to Moonglow. I think I said that. But if I didn't, I was thinking it. Go to Mariah, because I know that I hate Nistel's prices. Even though I am quite well-to-do. I shouldn't pretend not to be. It's false humility. The bad kind of humility. Get up, everybody. You can tell just looking at them that those carpet chairs are very comfortable. That they have nice cushioning. So I can understand why everybody's not too much of a hurry to leap up and get going. Okay. I should take stock of what I need. So, that's a key. What other reagents have I missed? No, that's the orb, not a black pearl. Okay, I think I've got them all in my thing. Oh, I never learned the rules to that game when I went back. Maybe later, or perhaps never. Those are both possibilities. What are these? I don't think that's ever going to come up. And yet, I certainly don't need this instruction manual for healing. And yet, I'll hold on to it. Why not? I don't need these. Yeah, I've already succeeded at this. Just to cut down on clutter. Okay. So, reagent-wise, what's the situation? 5 mandrake. Well, jeez. Let's try. I'm gonna say I'm gonna buy 25 mandrake, unless the price is unreasonable. Blood moss. Oh, ginseng. I got 36. That's fine. 23 blood moss. Yeah, I'll take 10 blood moss. Just making my grocery list. It's the nightshade situation. 21. Okay, 19 nightshades. Alright, I did blood moss. Spider soak. Take 18 if I can get it. What's the black pearl situation? 18. This is a very unscientific method. I should have enough garlic unless these have all gotten down. Let's count them up. 9. Okay, 13. 19. 39. 143. I was getting worried there after the first few clicks. Wait, hold on. If the stack can be that absurdly big. There. That's nice. Uncluttering. Wait, I have more black pearls than I thought. 18 and 10. Okay. Well, let's see what we can do. Let's see what Mariah can do for us. They really could have had a toggle, don't you think? I don't even know how I got all this garlic. It was just there one day. It's like, okay, sure. I don't have a clue where I got it all from. Alright. You got some reagents for me? Do you have all the ones I need? No. Hold on. Let's start with Mandrake. 7. Hey, that's not a bad price. I don't love the price, but I can live with it. Can you sell me? Just 20. It's the volume thing. Thank you, Dupre, but okay. Fine. What else did I need? Blood Moss, which she doesn't sell. We'll go visit Rudium. Nightshade, which she does. 6 gold. Yeah. If I have the money, which I assume I do. 20, please. Damn it. Of course, we have to distribute it. And then she doesn't sell Spider Silk, and she doesn't sell Blood Moss, but she does sell Black Pearl. 8 gold. I don't love it. I don't love it. No. I'm going to take a chance on Rudium having a better Black Pearl price. Take care, friend Mariah. Reagent bag open. Hey, Jana. Give me those reagents that for some reason you insisted on carrying. 20 nightshades. Stacked. Excellent. Thank you, Jana. Excuse me, Dupre. I believe you... Oh, great. Great. You must admit, though, it wouldn't be realistic if the mutton was stackable. We're creating worlds here, not smooth gameplay experiences. Alright, the Mandrake root. Well, we have at least 2 muttons that have been heartily seasoned with Mandrake. And now... to Cove. Oh, here's the the tavern music from Vesper. I mean, it's the tavern music everywhere, but I like it less when I know it's playing because of Vesper. Makes me think of talking to those people. One of my least favorite things to do. Here we go, here we go. Oh, did I fly over the town hall? Can't get away from Rule Britannia. Rudium! Good to see you beaming, buddy. Remind me of your job. Sell some reagents? Because I love buying them from you. Well, I would like... Let's see. Hold on. I got the mandrake I needed. And I got the nightshades I needed. And I got the black pearls? No, I didn't like her price. Okay. Well, since I crossed out black pearl before saying that I didn't like it. Haha! Better price. Hell yeah, I'll pay that much. Just 12, please. Just 11. Thanks, Dupre. Make sure to just really slide that in between some mutton. I would like something else. I need blood moss, which you do sell. 3 gold. Hell yeah. Pay that much all day. Just 10, please. Or 11. Whatever. He upsold me. Oh, great. Love when my food has had blood moss rubbed all over it. And he doesn't sell the spider silk either. Rudium, okay, alright, okay, you've been very helpful. Trying to be patient. Let me just... There. Wanted to click on Rudium's wand again and just know that I have it and it hasn't... Oh yeah, I never finished the Ultima Underworld experience. It deleted a key quest item, which I didn't discover until after I learned of the bug. But it was specifically a quest item where more than one existed. It was a flute. But the other flute in the game is in just one random room, and it's underneath a useless rusted sword. And because Ultima Underworld has a 3D environment, but 2D objects. It's not the only way to know that there's something under the rusted sword is to move it. But once you click on it, it's a rusted sword. Why would you move it? So I had to look that up in a walkthrough, and then at that point I was like, oh god, this game is like trying to kill me now. I got paranoid and I started over-relying on walkthroughs and kind of killed the enjoyment of the end of that for myself. And I said, you know what? I gotta learn how to do these games properly. And now here we are. To the extent that I'm doing this properly. That's the origin story. We'll be doing Ultima Underworld 2 at some point in the future. I think not immediately upon concluding the Black Gate. I think what I'm going to do is finish Black Gate and then dive right into Quest for Glory 3, Wages of War. Oh no, I'm not sure I've watched Spoonie. I've heard of him, or do I just think I've heard of him because there used to be someone in the game translation community, I think, called the Spoonie Bard, who used the Spoonie Bard, the same Final Fantasy IV reference I assume they're both making. But man, that's so sad. I'm cautiously optimistic. See, I've heard literally like wildly opposed views. Like I've heard people say, specifically the CRPG addict say, and he's playing the game now, maybe he's going to discover he feels differently, but that he thought the plot was stupid when he originally played it. But then I've heard other people say, one of the things I like Oh, cool. I suppose they should have realized. Of course, other people are streaming this very popular game. To pray? What the hell are you talking about? Alright, fine. We'll go park outside of town. Not on the paved streets. Or can we park here? In a park. A public park. Sure can. Excellent. Yeah, so I'm thinking I'm going to do Quest for Glory 3, which doesn't actually, I don't think it actually has a 3 in the title. I think it's just called Wages of War. And then Quest for Glory 4, Shadows of Darkness. I think I'll do both of those in succession. And then we'll see how long that takes and how much of an Ultima bug how much of the itch I'm feeling. Then we'll go into Ultima Underworld 2. Either right after that, or perhaps I'll cram something else short in there. I crystallized in my own mind my fullness of time Ultima streaming goals. Like, obviously, I am doing this, stream them, I started streaming with Ultima 5, and was not very good at streaming. Like, I didn't even have the chat on the screen or anything at that time. God damn it, Nistel. Or anybody. What's going on here? Is it lunchtime? Are they all in like a cafeteria or something? Is there a pirate upstairs? Have pirates taken over? Looks like rain. No, it doesn't. What are you talking about? Oh yeah, it is just lunchtime. Excuse me, Nistel. Oh, it's supper time. Great. So you sell magic? Awesome. Again, sorry everybody for interrupting dinner. I do wish to buy, well, I wish to buy spider silk. Who the hell have I been buying spider silk from? Did Mariah have it and I just missed it? Well, at any rate, Cynthia's not going to be at work anymore. My other thing here was to cash in whatever gold, whatever raw gold we have and get some coins. Ah, interesting. I was having flashbacks to Sedouge, an NPC in Ultima 5, who is lurking around the upper areas of Lord British's castle because he wants to steal the box that contains the Orb of the Moons. He's not a good dude. He wants to steal it not so he can go save Lord British, but so that he can ensure that Lord British will never come back. You can even recruit him to your team, apparently. Alright, fine. That NPC was like, it looks like rain was right. It is indeed raining. Fair enough. Okay. We're just going down. What time is it? Like, it's obviously in the evening now. Sedouge never attacked me, no. He offers to... Ah! See, without even knowing it, the small handful of role-playing choices that Ultima 5 offers, which are all about how willing you are to temporarily seem to help the Blackthorn regime and its agents to make your quest easier. I avoided all of those because I'm such a goody two-shoes that I refuse to even entertain the NPCs when they start pitching me on doing things that are helpful to Blackthorn. Damn it, Morphin. Okay. It's still bright out, so it feels silly to be going to sleep. But we're going to sleep for many hours. Oh, good. 837. If I can get a solid 12, team. Saved in case any of you starve to death. There we go. Out of my way, folks. Just give me a decent round 12 hours of sleep.
Yes, my friend.
Oh, I'm gonna...
So that you are strong and able to face the perils before you.
Oh, just you wait.
Dream.
Oh, I'm gonna smash your cube so hard, Guardian. I'm not gonna have to listen to this shit anymore. Alright. Squeeze out, team. Let's go catch Morphin. So here's the Ultima plan. In the fullness of time, we will do everything. Specifically, what I'm thinking is, for now, I'll carry down the chronology of the main line of the Avatar. And so, this year, I feel confident saying we'll finish Underworld 2 and quite possibly start Serpent Isle. I don't know how long it's going to take overall. Hey, Morphin, looking mighty today. Andrew, who the hell are you? Did you hear that I solved the theft? Great. Thanks for congratulating me on helping everybody. But where the hell is Morphin? Where's the beef, so to speak? At least the beef monger. Anyway. Yep, and then we'll do Ultima 8 after Serpent Isle. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Cedric. Because, yeah. Since my ADHD diagnosis, I've gotten better at sleeping. But I still do have days. And it's the worst when I have to teach Thursdays this year. I have for my first years, I have a lecture at 6, immediately followed by a tutorial at 7:30. So I'm on in like teacher mode from 6 till 9, and then I meet with my TAs afterwards. Oh, great. You can't put a smock on, Morphin, so you stand out. What do you do? I know what you do. We're here in the slaughterhouse. No, it smells great. Smells like mutton. We just want a ton of mutton. Yep, very interested. How many? As much as we can carry. Great. Love being rich. Not even thinking about my mutton bills. Morphin says, you want a receipt for that? No. I don't bother to balance my checkbook. I just trust the universe will send wave upon wave of desperate pirates to attack me. So yeah, we'll go on to Ultima 8. That's almost certainly a 2024 thing. And then we'll even do Ultima 9. We'll complete the arc of the Avatar. And then we're going back. I will go back and I will do Ultimas 1 through 3. And then, although I've played Ultima 4 before, I've never streamed it. So I'll stream it. And then I will have all of the Ultimas streamed in the main series. Then, I'm not sure in what order, but let's do the rest of them. Let's do Akalabeth, World of Darkness, or whatever it's called. Let's do the Worlds of Ultima games. I'm not going to commit to playing through console adaptations of Ultima, but let's poke at some of them and see what they're like. Let's do the Game Boy Ultima Runes of Virtue game. Oh, someone. That sounds, horrible, but awesome in the way of just, you gotta have a sense of humor about this shit, right? Or else it's gonna detract from your enjoyment of all the many, many merits of these games. I do have gold that I'd like to exchange. Excellent. Oh, all we had was that one nugget. Oh, we had 2 nuggets. Excellent. I didn't even know there was a SNES Runes of Virtue. Hold on a second. Now I want to read about it. No, I'm not going to read the whole Wikipedia page, don't worry. Spin-offs and other games. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh, we'll play Sierra Online's Ultima Escape from Mount Drash from 1983, which has nothing to do with Ultima, either in gameplay or storyline. The Worlds of Ultima games, I mean, maybe I'll want to play Stygian Abyss again. I don't know. Then let's look here. Console ports, original games. Oh yeah, Ultima. So the first Runes of Virtue, Game Boy only. But Ultima Runes of Virtue 2, Game Boy and SNES. We'll check those out. And then when I've gone down all the side streams and it's like 2026 or something, and I'm starting to really go gray. I'm actually right now I feel like I'm going backwards. Like my hair is getting darker and more youthful, which is great. I don't think it's actually happening, but maybe it is. My vision has for some reason improved, and my hair got thicker between my 20s and my 30s after getting much, much thinner than my glorious youthful thick hair when I was like 24, which was a real drag. But then later, when I remember my hairstylist saying, "Well done, Stimpinski. Is this part of a playthrough or part of just going back and being like, all right, let's frig around? Or mess around." Perhaps outside of Nova Scotia, people don't talk about frigging with things. There's my carpet. We have everything but more spider silk. But I also wanted to learn that fun, cool game. So let's go visit Nicodemus, see if he sells spider silk, and learn his game. And then, let's go cube hunting. We're not going to get nearly as much of this song as I want. Yeah. The ultimate thief. Stimpinski. Do you know it was only very recently, Stimpinski, when you changed your Discord avatar? Or maybe you didn't change it, it was just very recently when I looked at it, that I made the connection between your Nim and the popular cartoon character Stimpy? Alright, so then, when we've gone down all the tributary streams that we can, I don't know if that's going to involve like Shroud of the Avatar or Underworld Ascendant. I'll make those decisions when it comes. We've gone through it all. We're far in the future together. We've all survived, as I believe we shall. And then, the capper is I'm going to go back and I'm going to play Ultima 5 again. And we're going to find out if I'm just thinking of it with rose-colored glasses when I talk about how it's my favorite Ultima. I don't think I am. Dupre the ecologist. I believe we could, Dupre, but okay. He doesn't want to crush any plants. How about this? Oh, okay, now Elo's got a problem. How about this? Shut up, Spark, why not? When do we eat? When someone lets me land the carpet, and not a moment sooner. Shut up, everybody. I will turn this carpet around. We'll go back to Morphin and we'll get a refund on all that mutton. So anyway, years of Ultima ahead of us, while also doing other things. My other things, my ambitions for this year as far as other things go, might not be achievable, but my ambitions for other things are finish the Quest for Glory series, which is 3 games, do Starflight 2, Trade Routes of the Cloud Nebula. Hello, Jarza. Yeah, I don't know. That's something to think about. Do I find a server where someone's still running Ultima Online, and how much of that would I don't know how much of that I could bring myself to like be invested in. I'm happy. I'm all muttoned out. Did you have mutton, Shimino? Great. Spark, have you had your mutton? Well, if he hasn't, he doesn't want it anymore. How about you, Yellow? Okay. Jana? Have you had enough mutton? Just want to make sure everyone's satisfied. Dupre? Okay. Alright. Everybody seemed pretty desperately hungry a minute ago. Okay, yeah. Quest for Glory, 3 games, but at the very least, I assume all 3 will be relatively short, like certainly compared to Ultima. But I want to get through those. I want to do both Suikoden games, which are about to re-release. Oh, hey, Nicodemus, out and about. It is nice weather today. How you doing, buddy? What do you do again? Yeah, I know you're a thing. You do the thing. Yeah. Yes, I do. Do you sell? Spider Silk. You do. Excellent. 3 gold. Okie dokie. Okie dokie, Smuggy. If I have 60 gold, I want all that I can get. Hell yeah. No, I don't need nothing else. Nobody piped up, but I'm concerned about that. I'm concerned that I don't have room volume-wise. Nope, turns out I did. Okay, fine, whatever. Doesn't make any sense. It doesn't need to make sense. When it works out well, I don't care if it makes sense. Stacked silk. It's all stacked. It's all good. My garlic has split into 2 separate stalks again. Oh no. Has it split in a way that has repaired whatever bug gave me such a ridiculous amount of garlic? That would be sad. No. It's just not going to let me add anything to my my more than 100 stack. Alright, we're going to toss your home now, Nicodemus. Don't tell Nicodemus I said that. But I can't help but notice the board is very small and there are only 3 pieces. Why Good Mages Like Black Magic by Magus. Symbology of Runes. Aha! There it is. Pathways of Planar Travel by Nicodemus himself. Miscellaneous Cantrips by Anon. The Transitive Vampire by Karen Elizabeth Gordon. Ritual Magic. Knightsbridge in a nutshell. This is a board game for 2 players. Each player begins with 3 pieces. The object is to move thy 3 pieces in concert in order to force the treasure from the center of the board to thine own side. All the while, thine opponent shall be attempting to do the same. Each turn consists of a player either moving or pushing a piece, followed by a similar action by the opposing player. A legal move consists of placing one's piece in any adjacent, unoccupied black or white square. A legal push is performed when a player forces a piece, either an opponent's or the treasure, one space directly away from his piece. The exception to the latter rule, making a push illegal, occurs when a player wishes to push a piece into the space from which it just left in the preceding turn. If any piece, excluding the treasure, is pushed onto a blue square or off the board, the piece is considered lost. It is removed from play. The treasure may not be pushed off the board. To win the game, the player must push the treasure to the back row of squares on his side of the board. Entirely possible this is no treasure at all, but just a solid piece. Can we actually play this game? Let's find out. Hey, Nicodemus. Hold on. Okay, wait. Are we both teams? We are. Well, okay. So this is not currently functioning as a game. Can I challenge Nicodemus to a game? If I can't, I'm not that invested. So I'll probably just carry on. Tell me about the Time Lord again. Because you love playing Knightsbridge with him? Knightsbridge? Yes, I found your book. Okay. Whatever. Can I challenge the Time Lord himself to a game at Knightsbridge? Probably not. Did you want to play? No. Okay. Never mind. Sorry to bother you. Take care. Here we go. We must seek. Weird. Weird thing to do. Shimino, come on, dude. All aboard. Okay. The most important thing right now is to not fly over the Isle of the Avatar en route. To, whatever. To Serpent's Hold and or the Fellowship's Island near the Serpent's Hold. This would honestly probably be easier to do via ship. But it's so fun to have a magic carpet. Not as fun when it won't play the cool carpet music for you, but still fun. And here we go, flying south. Oh, rest of my plans. 3 quests for glories. Starflight 2. Trade routes of the Cloud Nebula. Suikoden 1 and 2. And if I can finagle her, I want to do Final Fantasy VI, which cannot be a blind playthrough for me, so much as a know it by heart playthrough. But with Danielle actually being the one playing it, and me only giving her guidance such that she doesn't get frustrated. We'll see. It's tough to get Danielle to commit to video games that are neither Mario Party nor Mario Kart. But I'm gonna give it a shot. So there's just this island? Yeah, because I ran around all on the Serpent's Hold Island. Didn't find nothing. It's an extremely short loop. But I do like that Serpent's Hold song. Okay, so could the dungeon we seek be in this giant mountain on this this private island? Meditation retreat for fellowship members, right? Of which I am one. I'm even wearing my fellowship medallion. Okay. Hey pal, how do you feel about me being inside, Ian? You seen Elizabeth and Abraham? Haven't seen them. What do you do here? You're the director. Awesome. Can I meditate? Oh yeah, like here inside the barrier where I've landed without permission. But frankly, I must be the most prestigious member of the fellowship, so I'm sure you're honored to have me here. I'm just observing a fact with the virtue of honesty, not violating the virtue of humility by saying that. And you can trust me on that because I'm your brother. Get in touch with what? Wrestling with the failures in their lives. Oh, well that's awkward because I've joined the fellowship, but I'm, as you might know, just a wildly successful person. Constantly saving Britannia. I'm about to save Britannia again from you people. I'm not afraid of myself. And I believe in myself, so... Oh yeah. You want to recite that philosophy to me? They're given a key. Is it on the medallion? Yeah, I'd love to meditate. Oh, there's a rule. What's the rule? Oh, can't go in the cave. Even if I didn't know that I was seeking that cave, I would be going in that cave when I found it, now that you told me that I'm not allowed to. Is anyone else here meditating? Nope. Alright. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. You're right, Shimino. This does look interesting. Let's find out what horrors await. Can't be worse than not despise, than shame in the place where despise should be was. It's true, but that's the kind of redundancy or the kind of flexibility I like. I like that you can, for example, in Ultima 5, there's supposed to be a whole subplot where you can join the Oppression, which is an organization furthering the aims of Lord Blackthorn. And eventually, you have to make a hard moral choice because they say, we want to give us the name of a member of the Great Council. You have to name names. And if you do it, then they give you your badge. And once you have the badge, you can go in Blackthorn's castle and the guards won't catch you. Because if the guards catch you, one of your party members gets perma-killed. But you can also, if you have the magic carpet, or probably even without it, but the magic carpet sure helped, you can just work it out and avoid all the guards. If you're very careful, you can get in, recover Lord British's crown, and get out. Rendering the whole join the oppression plot vestigial. In fact, I never did it because that subplot starts. Excuse me. See a familiar face. A stern-looking bearded warrior who I've met on one of my previous journeys to Britannia. Hey, stern face, how's it going? Looking stern. Oh yeah, Gorn! Of course. Gorn! How could I forget? Yeah, it's less elegant than the breaking the subplot in Ultima 5, because breaking the subplot in Ultima 5 is actually saying, I will endure hardship rather than take the easy way out and sell out the forces of justice and good. Whereas here, it's just, yeah, literally land your carpet. And they haven't programmed any kind of flag where, like, if I wasn't a member, I don't assume he would then start yelling at me, because he didn't know I was inside already when I spoke to him. So yeah, Gorn, right. How could I forget all of our adventures together? Because I definitely met you on my previous journeys. Not true. Ha ha, hey, careful. Don't be too familiar there, buddy. I'm not convinced we've met. What do? Yeah, you seek high adventure. That makes sense. Ever since I was a child and was taken from my homeland of Belema, I have spent my life in search of heroic deeds to perform. So you're from a place called Belema? Yeah, Belema is where I was born. I was a child there. It's a wonderland of snow, covered mountains, and dark forests. It was not an easy life, but it was a place that made young boys into strong, heroic men. That was long before I came to Britannia. Must have been. Literally hundreds of years. Yeah, I got to Britannia through one of the moon gates, the same as D. That was many, many years ago. I hope you weren't planning to go home, because I have made that impossible. Perform heroic deeds in honor of Brom. Everything I do is in service to him. Who's this Brom? He is my master, and the master of all the people of Belema. Brom is all-powerful, and, if I am strong, he will aid me. Sometimes I hear the voice of Brom inside of mine head. He's your master of everyone. We know a guy who likes to fancy himself the master of people. If he wishes me to do something, I must do it. If he does not want me to do something, I must not do it. And he's got a voice, say. Is it a real creepy, deep voice? Kind of sinister? Kind of constantly makes you think, maybe you're the villain? Yeah, only recently have I begun hearing his voice in my head. His voice tells me what to do. So I come toward this cave, the voice of Brom became clearer. What to do? When I heard for the voice of Brom, he told me I should follow him. But how does one follow the voice of someone that cannot see when the voice is coming from inside of thine head? And he came to this cave. I know that Brom is somewhere down in this cave, and I will not leave this place until I find him. You want to find him here? What's that? Help me find Brom. Yes, I would. Seems distracted for a moment. He places his hand to his ear as if he is listening to something. He looks back at you and there's a shocked look on his face. I have just heard the voice of Brom, and he has told me not to trust thee. Go away from me, Avatar. I thought thou wert my friend. I do not wish to speak with thee any more. Well, I'm just gonna, I'm just spitballing here, but I got a theory. Tell me what you think, gang. I think that Gorn is not hearing the voice of Brom, but is in fact hearing the voice of the Guardian. Maybe I'm paranoid. Oh, it's just a puddle. Who's this? Meditating? What the hell? NPCs have the ability to come up and just accost you? And it like only happens this one time in this cave? See a striking woman in fighter's gear. Yeah, well, players of prior Ultimas will always seek out every NPC and exhaust their conversation trees, because ultimately, The core gameplay of Ultima is to talk to people, to find out what other people you have to talk to find out what third person you should talk to. She's looking fierce. Halt! What's your name? Hold on. I didn't fill in Gorn's job, which is hero/dupe. And now, Iriale Silvermist. Well, that's an absurd name. You sound like a Dragonlance character. I am called James? Yep. I think that's exactly what happened, someone. I do not know thee. Okay, fine. Do you know the Avatar? Which is who I am? She smiles devilishly. I bar people from entering. Thou hast disobeyed the rule of the meditation retreat. Ian will be most displeased. Thou had best leave now. Let us know it. Attendees of the retreat must stay out of this cave. Come, James, we had better leave. I believe this person is serious. So this is a meditation retreat, you say? And you work here? You work for him. He does not want thee here. I give thee only one chance to turn around and leave. Wilt thou leave? No. She sees her jaw set with determination and nods her head. Then die, foolish one. Well, the foolish one did die. Nothing. We killed her so hard we shredded all of her armor. Well. It's not optimal, but she did start the fight. This is perhaps not nearly so challenging a dungeon.
Avatar, you are not welcome here.
Huh? That is a bad noise.
Poor Avatar.
Okay.
Poor Avatar.
Shut up, Guardian. Okay. So the bad death noise is very bad indeed. Noted. Let's poke around elsewhere in this dungeon.
Avatar, you are not welcome here.
Okay. So you say, and yet, I hate your stupid cube. Hey, Time Lord. What am I supposed to do when I find this cube? Yeah. Yeah. Destroy its outer defense, enter it, take a smaller cube floating inside. Sure. What's its defense? Outer defense can be covered using special helmets which cover your ears. Could have told me this at the start of the cube quest. Don't you think? Helmets must be made from a rare mineral called catalite. It is present in meteors. Seek out Brion at the observatory near the Lyceum. Okay. He can give you more advice on finding this mineral. The inner defense will most likely involve the Guardian himself. Do not listen to what he might tell me. Yeah, try not to. Yeah, Guardian bad. I agree. Well, here's one thing we're going to do. Shimino, get the stone bag out. We're going to update the red stone. Ah, of course. But if he... not mechanically, but character and characterologically and narratively, why? Why doesn't he just tell us beforehand? We didn't describe the defense to him in any way. Okay, I've updated the redstone. Yeah, I suppose the what am I thinking here? No, hold on, because I didn't. This time I haven't caused the pain. We stopped as soon as we got the warning. Although it is true that obviously the keywords are supposed to be burying a lot of what the Avatar is saying. Jokes aside, we don't actually think that the Avatar speaks to people while going name, job, and then shouting keywords at them to follow up. Okay, we've marked a stone to get us back here quickly. I've updated my thing to say where it is. And then we'll update the cube location before we carry on. Hopefully our dear friend Gorn, who we had so many great times with. Makes sense. Makes sense as a game quest structure thing. Even if I continue to think that surely this Lord of Time could have somehow helped us out there. Okay. Ooh, okay. We're gonna shoot straight north for a while. Well, I think I got the whole song before tripping the Shrine of Humility trigger there. Awesome. I like it. It's a good little tune. I'm pretty sure there's a Final Fantasy Magic Carpet song that starts with those notes. I'm probably just misremembering. Here's the Lyceum. No. We won't park in the road. Well, I mean a little bit, but like to the side. It's not like anybody's driving a horse and buggy just to get to the Lyceum. Let's update the greenstone. I think that is definitely the implication. I agree. Okay. Mark the green stone. Now, into the Lyceum. I don't remember exactly who I was just told to talk to, but it won't be hard to find. Which one are you? Nelson. It wasn't you, Nelson. What was your name? Jillian. Bye, Jillian. Hold on. Here's how I can remind myself. Boom, 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 boom. Nope. Never mind. I'm not getting a bell rung by any of those names, so it's actually someone probably at the observatory, right? Not the Lyceum proper. But hold on. Let's check the second floor just in case. Nothing going on here. A ton of books. I bet I could learn something interesting about the lore of Britannia. Not going to. The observatory's over here, right? Not this particular one. If we go in there and ask for the secrets of how to destroy the cube, they're going to be like, what? You're absolutely not supposed to do that. There's a very clear rule against cube destroying. Who wants it? Oh, gremlins. Here, Spark. Have whatever it was that we just took off these dudes we killed. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Brion. Ah, yes, Brion. My memory of what name I was given was scrambled by the fact that I also had the word catalyte in there. So I was expecting a longer name with L's in it. Yeah, I know that already. It comes from meteors. Great, awesome. So we're up to speed on the shit I already knew. Somewhere in the Northeast Sea. Why dost I want to know? I need to make helmets out of it. Perhaps Zorn and Minnock would have the skills to build the helmet. Okay, great. I've heard rumors of an island that once existed in the Northeast Sea. Perhaps my brother at the Lyceum could help with that. Well, I love talking to your sad sack brother. Good old magic carpet. Gonna have to cast the mark spell again because we're not leaving the magic carpet here anymore. Hey Nelson. I know originally I said I didn't have anything to talk to you about because I was looking for your brother, your much cooler brother, you know, Brian. But now I need you for something. You've heard of an island in the Northeast Sea? Well, hopefully she's more helpful than you, Nelson. Well, Jillian, have you considered that actually maybe I, the hero of everything, is more important than your time? Long ago, there was a small continent, an island really, called Ambrosia. But meteorites struck it, destroying its primary city. The island was located in the Northeast Sea. Suppose the ruins still lie far beneath the rubble. Okay. I don't think I garnered any new and useful information that hadn't already been given to me by Brian himself. So, I'm going to go out on a limb and say this is not marked on our map. The question becomes, is it the northeast of the main sea or the Northeast Sea? I think it's probably the Northeast Sea. We're going to look under the compass first. Being very careful not to overshoot and break the game on an off chance. In fact, we'll might as well update the failsafe. Hey, Astra. What's up? Do you want something? Are you thirsty? She's probably thirsty. And I do love her. So hang tight, gang. I'm going to see if I can make this cat happy. And then I'll be right back. Hang tight. Okay, back at it. As it turned out, the cat was not thirsty. She was trying to get her supper early. But then, it also turned out Danielle was home. So I was like, well, I'll go upstairs and say hi to Danielle. And then, Astra came up and was like, well, if I can't have supper early, then I am thirsty. So then she did have a drink. And now I'm back. Ah. All I want to do is listen to my cool magic carpet song. Okay. North. The hardest part about finding this island is going to be the fact that the map window is very tight. And that we're trying very hard not to wrap around to the north. Maybe even go west a little and then north. Come on, ruins of an island. It could also be that weird place that I saw that was in the northeast of the regular sea, but Northeast Sea sounds more like a name you give to the sea that is in the northeast. Well. Yep, here we go. Right. Hold on. Let's just... Yeah, for sure.
Do you really know where you're going, Avatar?
Giant bones? Yeah, I absolutely do, Guardian. Your reverse psychology techniques have not worked so far. I don't know why you'd expect them to start. Landed. Save? No, wrong save. Well, at least the horses are thriving on this ruined island. Let's update the carpet location marker, because it looks like I get the feeling we have a dungeon to explore to find some catalyte. Well, let's look around. Because there were some ruins right here. Ah, just a ruined stone wharf. Okay. Down here there was a campfire. Some locked chests. Some powder kegs. Well, also some food. What we will definitely do is check these chests. My goodness. Ceramid. Ah, Ceramid's laden down. Who the hell's not laden down? Jana? Hey, Jana. I know you prefer gold in its raw form, but could you hold all these coins for us? Thank you. Here, Spark. Eat this big cheese. I should have said out loud that I recognized the spell hadn't worked, because I made a mental note to myself to not try to warp back to it and frustrate myself later. Yeah, we're all gonna get real plump. This is a weird thing the Avatar is doing. Yeah. Yeah. Ring of invisibility. Ring of protection. You know what? We like rings of protection. Jonna, do you have a finger free? She does. And her armor sucks. So, there you go, Jonna. But I don't care about a ring of invisibility. Or about this flaming oil. How about this other treasure chest? That's the one I was looking in. How about this one? Oh ho! Hey, Jonna. Get rid of that dumb old coif. Put on this absurd magical helmet that doesn't match the rest of you at all. A magic sword? Now it's time to re-equip the Avatar. Sorry, Morningstar. You've served me faithfully, but now you're just garbage to me. Now that I have a magical sword. Alright, this is going great. We can also eat on our way back out. Excellent. Okay. Well, like obviously there's something going on here because of the meteorite and the catalyte that it brought with it. You want to kiss me? This sprightly fairy flutters around you. She doesn't look sprightly. She looks actually kind of jacked, really. Maybe not jacked, but like shredded. That's the impression I'm getting, at least from her nude shoulders here. She's sprinkling dust on my head. Oh, well, at least she loves me. What's your name, dear? Kiss me, kiss me. Don't do it, my lord. Who knows what evil this strange creature might possess. Good looking out, Elo. Perhaps I should try it first to be sure it is safe. Elo, you're married, and although I'm sure that actually this fey creature is very old. Alright. Spark, Elo had a good point about the danger, although I'm more comfortable with the age thing. Shimino, you have a girlfriend. Dupre, thank you for going against type here and keeping track of what's actually going on. But I think she's telling us that her name is Kiss Me. Everyone's lining up to put it all on the line here. I guess I'll put them in the Moonglow sheet. Her and anyone else I meet here. Kiss me. All right. Cool. What do? She spreads love dust around and welcomes me to Ambrosia. She loves me. Yes, she does. She flutters over Shimino's head. I love thee as well. If only thou wert a little larger. Shimino, you have a girlfriend. Oh, she loves Spark too. Don't be bashful, boy. Wow, Dupre is really maturing. This drunken womanizer, he's ready to settle down. He's tired of playing the clubs. Oh, Shimino is married to the actress? Because in this game they say she's his girlfriend. Maybe it happens between the two parts? Oh! Married and divorced? Or is he just like... Did Shimino really become... Shimino's like, I'm sick of everyone saying Dupre is the cad of the group. Okay, so this place was Ambrosia? Makes sense. Yeah, no shit, Elo. I'm not convinced. I don't see why this place is lost. Can you explain to me how this is supposedly lost? It was hit by stones from the sky hundreds of years ago. Yes, indeed. The entire island was battered to bits. It's true. How many years ago? This one's very beautiful. Okay. Well, I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, I've heard, like I was saying earlier about Serpent's Isle, I've heard both the CRPG addict remembers really not liking the plot. Some of his commenters have been like, I remember thinking the plot was great. Either way, it's kind of funny after all, every time I've talked about Ultima 8 Pagan, and I've been like, why would you set an Ultima game not in Britannia? But now I'm excited. Since Ultima 7, Serpent Isle is not also supposed to be like a bad break with the whole spirit of the series, I'm excited to play an Ultima game in a different world. Now that I'm thinking about it without also being like, this game has a reputation for not making people happy. All your ancestors lived here. Love dust everywhere. More kissing. I have a girlfriend, actually. I never visit her lately. Nastasia, you might have heard of her. She tends the shrine. So what is love dust? It does nothing that I know of, but it's pretty. That's great. I wish you wouldn't giggle like a child, because it makes me feel more problematic about Shimino's behavior here. Yeah, that's what they say. So, do you know where I can find the Catalyte? Oh, I'll have to brave a dungeon and fight a monster? A Hydra, you say? Oh, more traditional Hydra. The Hydras in Ultima 6 were almost more like ochos. Just like big swarms of tentacles and stuff. And like a mouth in the middle. Okay. I'll try that. If you say diplomacy can work here. Ah. No, I was just asking her about the kissing. I wasn't trying to kiss her. No, we can't kiss. I'm sorry. I'm glad that you like me anyway. I don't know if it's love. But it's like. I like you, kiss me. That definitely comes up. I am not aware in my own experience, because my Ultima experience largely starts with Ultima 4. But I believe he is a king in Ultima 1. Oh, right. That whole thing about how magic is going to work here. Where's the danger? Oh, this Reaper. Ah, okay. So at some point he either became divorced or widowed. Good work, team. Wait. Terrible job, team. And we can't cast spells here, it doesn't seem, so. We're going to need everybody on point. Hold on. Do we have wounds already? Are people hurt? No. Okay. I'll get involved in the fight against the Reapers this time. Regroup, team. Is there ooze? Yeah. Well, we hate ooze. Great. Ooze problems have been addressed. Are we all alive? Looks like. What does this sign say? Do not free the... Do not free the what? Hold on a second. Do not free the... Huh. L-I-C. Do not free the leash. Okay. I will do my best here not to free any leashes. Ah! Here's a leash. Excuse me. No. Can't talk to him. If we can help it, we won't free him. What the hell is this? Excuse me. Did this guy just insinuate himself into the team? He's fighting us. Well, I'm sorry, dude, but that was a bad plan. Who the hell is this guy? And why did he so foolishly destroy himself? At any rate... Weird stuff. I can't cast Magic Unlock. Or can I now that we're deeper into the cave? Oops. No, not to battle, team. Probably not, but... Yes, never mind. We're deep enough. Good to know. Okay, good. What? What is it? What's so funny? What are you laughing at? Well, here's the Hydra. Here we go. Oh, it feels terrible, my friends. To be... Ah! We can't approach the Hydra from this side. And yet, the path seems fairly clear. Victory! Never mind. The path isn't clear at all. In fact... Seems like decent odds that we must clear our way past the leash. Oh no! Looks like we're cleaning it up. Oh man, team, come on. We almost had this thing. Yikes. How much beating did anybody take besides Jana? Shimino got beat up. And Jana's knocked unconscious. Well. We've got an app for that. No, we don't. I am out of one thing? What am I out of? I'm curious. What do Dispel Field and Restoration have in common? Spell Field, Garlic, Black Pearl, Sulphurous Ash, and Spider Silk. And then Recover, Restoration, Ginseng, Garlic, Sulphurous Ash. So I'm out of Sulphurous Ash, it seems. I just wasn't paying attention. Go figure. Well, fortunately, that shouldn't affect Mani. Just regular Mani. But it does. Okay. We wait for her to get back up. I look in my reagent bag just to confirm what the hell is going on here. No, I've got plenty of ash. Blood moss. Black pearls. I'm out of spider silk, but how? Oh, is it because somebody else did carry it? No, it's not. I don't think anyone else did take it. Because I remember being like, oh, hey, how convenient. It's right here in my bag. Well, that's frustrating. Well. We have a system here that we can rely on if my preferred method of just this working without Jana getting killed. Oh, good. A rare and exciting bug. That. This is not going the way we want it to at all. And the ooze fully respond. Alright, team. And there's also not an answer. Okay. Yes. Okay. Let's frig around a little more down here for a minute. Could be invisible tunnel. Oh, there's fairy dust. Oh, Nicodemus, you son of a bitch. Okay, so not a bug. Just really weird asshole behavior. From an otherwise friendly NPC. How do we get down there? Are there other tunnels? hidden tunnels. I hate hidden tunnels. Okay, let's backtrack a little. Has the slime, has the ooze respond, or what's going on? What a weird and random jerk move. Sorry, Mr. Troll, but you are on our way and must therefore die. For very little. Here, Jonna, take all this. No? Can't fit it for some stupid reason? Okay. Is our boy dead? No, he's alive. I just don't see him. Okay, Saramed, do you like gems? He's laden down with all our other wealth. Here, Gila. Fortunately, gems are like gold bars, etc. Okay. So this is a... This is not a big dungeon by any means. Which makes me think that probably the answer is to go through the Lish. So let's, yeah, it really stands out when I know that I just bought a ton of spider silk, which this asshole stole back from me immediately after selling to me. And yet he let me keep his hourglass. Enchanted it for free. I guess that's why he feels justified. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6? Damn it. Saramed dead? He sure is. Couldn't see his corpse. Because he died in a big green pile. Okay. That'd be frustrating. You've actually got the guy right here with you forever. Just stealing your shit at random moments. Okay. Shimino. Get the bag out. We need to keep that red. So let's mark the orange stone. Please tell me I don't need spider silk for the mark spell. We don't. Oh, wait, whoops. And I believe... and we might as well save before I confirm or deny this, that I still have the greenstone marked to carpet location, except the carpet location is not where the carpet is. It's right outside the Lyceum. I hope that's true. Sure is. Is everyone still up? Seems like it's late. Hey, Mariah. I can't even remember if you sell spider silk, but if you do, I want it. Of course you don't. Frustrating. But I know I've bought it from someone else. That's what I'm confused about. I only just met Nicodemus. So where was all my spider silk coming from before? I don't know. And I'm running out of time. I gotta make this one a little bit shorter than normal. Huh. Have I been massively overpaying for spider silk reluctantly, or just getting lucky and finding it? That actually could easily be the answer. Okay, what about... Did I ever get around to getting mass might? I did. Let's see if a little mass might will help with this fight. Of course not, because I've used up my goddamn mana. Okay, we need to go back. What is my mana situation? I have 8. To cast those 2 spells, I need 7 plus 4, 11. How about now? 8. Walking in a circle. Walking in a circle. Yeah, to be fair, the gargoyle is living... Oh! The lich just got out. Killed Jana. Yeah. If you're a gargoyle living in Vesper, the humans are not putting their best foot forward to greet you. Wait a minute. Okay. I would like to try a wacky scheme. If you love me so much, why are you casting around the stuff that short circuits my magic? Okay, who's got a little carrying capacity? Is it Spark? No. Jana, probably not. Ceramed? No. What a world. Anybody. Oh, it's only me. Okay. But that won't fit. But will it stupidly and senselessly fit in my reagent bag? Yeah. Very silly that he's trapped inside. Supposedly. With a sign warning not to let him out. But you can just teleport out. Friggin' ghosts. Okay, let's try this. Do you? Because I feel great right now. You know what I'm trying to do here? Just play along, game. Nope. The magical lock can't prevent teleportation. So, instead what we'll do... It's probably not going to work. Trying to achieve some... Oh, of course, because he's already out. Of course. Okay. Roll call. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I love it when a plan comes together. And now I can find out if I've just been wasting my time like a fool this whole time. Probably. Wait. Yeah. What the hell, Shimino? Okay. Yeah. Makes sense. That's classic Shimino, in fact. Wait, am I level 8 yet? Oh, healthily. Nice. Maybe I'll train and maybe I won't, because it's hardly like the outcomes of battles are primarily based on careful min-maxing of your stats. Okay, was there just always a way for me to walk in through here? Or a different way into the cave in the first place? That would both make sense and be frustrating. Well, hold on. Let me, before I do any kind of outside searching, let me kill yet another giant spider. And just reaffirm that there's no entrance to a secret tunnel here. And the Lich has respawned after our glorious victory. Well, there's something to be figured out here, which is good. I like figuring things out. However, it doesn't feel like I'm going to figure it out right now, because I'm running short on time. I got to make this a little bit shorter than normal. Well, hold on. I don't think the answer is going to turn out to be that there's an alternate entrance. God damn it, to pray. Ah. No, sorry, everybody. Don't get up on my account. Hey, Jonna. No. There. Everyone found their favorite, their preferred seat. Seriously. Just gonna zip around. I don't think this is gonna be the solution. But I would like to verify that it's not, so I don't waste time with it next time. Or alternately, confirm that it is the solution. Maybe. But there's no way we can land here. But This is certainly confirmation that there's more than one entrance. So let's keep looking. Indeed, in most cases, an entrance is also an exit. And that seems to be the case there. Weird stuff. So I've got a magically locked, or a plot locked chest from some random guy who attacked me. Hey, more giant bones. So that's how. This is where I was supposed to sail in. Ooh, what's this? I guess I need a boat. Old-fashioned transportation methods to check out that weird locked island. Maybe that's what I'm supposed to do. Who knows? And then up here is just going to be our little friend. Kiss me. It's not an invitation. I'm just showing that I remembered your name because I'm a gentleman. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Shorter one than normal. And I'm actually going to stick to it because there are things that I need to get done tonight. So I think it is time to shut down. But things are picking up. Yeah, I can't see how the locked chest, even if I could open it, would have anything to do with getting me to the Hydra. Things are really picking up here. The dominoes are dropping because we can kind of construct a model here of what must remain, which is I'm going to get this stuff. I'm going to go get the helmets. That's going to let me get the cube. We'll have the cube, which we'll have the small cube. And I'm intrigued to find out when we have all three things what it does. Then they're going to, then we direct our attention to the Buccaneer's Den. We already know what to do there. That's going to tell us that Elizabeth and Abraham have gone to the Isle of the Avatar. I may or may not need to steal the lenses from the museum to conduct the ritual. Oh, weird. Weird stuff. And we're going to go. We're going to use Rudium's wand. We're going to blow up the Black Gate. We'll probably fight them. And that is... that sounds like a... Obviously, the game is already just today, between when it told me about the cube and how that would then lead to the Buccaneer's Den, which I know would lead to the Isle of the Avatar. It introduced a whole new island and a Hydra. So there could be more steps put in. But it really does kind of seem like we are rushing towards a conclusion, which is very exciting. In fact, yeah, if the conclusion comes quickly, if by the end of next week I'm being directed to the Isle of the Avatar, well, I'm still having fun with Ultima the Black Gate. So maybe I'll figure out how to get the Forge of Virtue going and extend our time a little bit. But at any rate, this is exciting. Things are going. Things are moving forward. We're going to solve more mysteries next week. And I hope you'll all be here with me. Cool. So, what else is on the agenda this week? Greg might come over Tuesday if his health is recovered, which it never seems to. And we'll play Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, the arcade game, on our Greg and James Beat 'em Up show that nobody watches. But that's okay. I don't resent anybody for not watching. It's a fun excuse to hang out with my buddy Greg and play video games. Friday Night Frosthaven. Next Saturday, get hyped. We're starting Pool of Radiance with a party containing 4 audience-created characters. Let me see if I can list them off. Opie-Wan Kenobi, designed by Opie. Sir Waffle of Syrup, made by Waffle Syrup. Riluria, or some kind of fancy elf-sounding name, designed by Thedev, who... Thedev was here today. He's here very quietly. But if you weren't, if you're actually just full on not here, you were missed. And then James, created by British. So when I got around to creating characters, I would have just created a James character. But British took the lead on that and went in a completely different direction than I. My James character is a half elf. He needs to be a half elf so that he can triple class. A half elf fighter, magic user, cleric. Because the gimmick is, it's not me, James. It's the Avatar. But the Moon Gates have dropped him into the Forgotten Realms somehow. And then I'll create 2 characters at the start, make our party of 6, and we'll see if we can't clean up the once proud city of Flan and restore it to its former glory there on the Moon Sea. A bunch of words that largely mean nothing to me. I'm not super familiar with the Forgotten Realms, but I'm really excited to dive into that. Then next Sunday, we'll be back here, and we're getting a cube. I can tell you that much. So if you stuck around to the end, thanks for sticking around to the end. If you came and you left, you can't hear my voice, but I'm glad you stopped by anyway. So thanks for stopping by. And until the next time that we're all being showered with the same fairy dust, take care of yourselves and be kind to everyone you meet.